Hey y'all, and good now, whenever and wherever this finds you. Today I'm just glad to be alive. I've had a last however many hours in discomfort, and I don't know where it came from or why it came upon me, but I have suspicions. I think it has to do with my manic depression. I was manic there for a few days, and so I was down for a few days, and that's typical of manic depressants. So today I'm thinking, why don't I just do what I do best and just take it as a entertainment project, just something that I can work on and try to figure out. So as I'm making this, all kinds of good feelings are coming up. I really appreciate making videos. I loved it. It just feels good. The other thing is I'm just in love with life. When I finally got out of bed and was able to sit in the chair and start feeling better and getting on board with my regiment, so I found these little shorts on YouTube. This first one is George Carlin talking about the boomers and the truth. Some of us did keep the faith. I stayed stoned for 20 years, and then I spent, 20 years in recovery. Now I'm just living life, and but I'm glad I'm not burdened with that, down on the youth. I love the youth, and I hope that they have the answer for the future. I sure have some suggestions, but here's George Carlin.
The baby boomers, whiny, narcissistic, self-indulgent people with a simple philosophy. Give me it, it's mine! These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them. And they took it all. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and they stayed loaded for 20 years and had a free ride. But now they're staring down the barrel of middle-age burnout, and they don't like it. So they turn self-righteous, and they want to make things hard on younger people. They tell them abstain from sex, say no to drugs. These people went from do your own thing to just say no. They went from love is all you need to whoever winds up with the most toys wins. And they went from cocaine to Rogaine. F these boomers.
Yeah, fuck these boomers. And what a mess they made. I mean, it's actually, as I understand it, the powers that be have been planning this since the New Deal, and they've little by little overturned the New Deal. And anyway, so here we are now, and this next guy, he's from Ireland, I think, and he's gonna tell us what the hell we've been doing, and it's so hard for us as Americans to understand and accept that we are who we are.
When the US killed over 1 million civilians in Iraq, was that terrorism? When Israel terrorizes the Palestinian people every day, is that terrorism? When France and the UK and others armed the Saudi UAE to commit genocide in Yemen, where the UN said that over 400,000 are dead and 16 million are starving because of a genocide being carried out with the support of the US, the UK, France and several European states, is that terrorism? When he's going to wake up and start living in the real world?
Yeah, fuck this woke shit. When are we going to wake up into the real world? And it's not just cultural issues. I mean, people are dying. People are suffering. And it doesn't have to be that way. And that brings me back to, why I so much want to create a system outside this system to stop it. And so, wouldn't you know it, here comes Willie Nelson to tell me what I needed to hear to continue the process. Thanks, Willie.
A negative thought will kill you. So If you're even thinking negative, you've got to change that first. We all go through periods where we have to feel like we have to follow our gut and do what we feel like right at the time when everybody else might think it's dumb. I don't do what I don't want to do. But if I want to do it, get out of the goddamn way because I'm going to do it. And I suggest everyone have an attitude similar to that. It ain't easy. Once you think it's easy, then you're in trouble. If you wake up knowing that this is going to be a hard day today because you got work to do, people to talk to, things to do, you'll make it. You got to want it. And then when you get it, you got to still want it. But if you get up and say, well, this is a piece of cake, it ain't.
That's so true. It's like I knew from the beginning that it's a yeoman's task, what I've decided to do. And as a clown and socio-political cheerleader, what qualifications do I really have? And so anyway, there's always hope. Speaking of hope, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you down the road.